First of all, welcome back. We're back from our break. Sorry, I am not used to that. I'm just so excited to get back into it. So we had a elven rogue making a run for it after our combat there, and he managed to disengage and start running, and he got a little bit of distance, but he is still within distance of ranged weapons or maybe some spells at this point. So let me flip this. I kind of changed some stuff around here. Oh. There we go. Why that was there. So he is right here. He managed to get, let's see, about that far away. He was over here. We'll do it like that. So we'll just follow the attack order really quick if you can or can't do something, want to chase after him. I will say, at this point, it has become kind of rough terrain. The rain has made the dirt and everything around here kind of slick. The roots underneath the trees poking up through the ground, stuff like that. So movement will be a little bit impeded, and from there, Mordecai, it is your turn.
How far is he from me?
So he is 5, 10, 15, 20. He's about 35, 40 feet away. Let's call it 40 because he's diagonal.
So the dagger says on the range 20/60.
Yeah, so if you are 20 feet, between 20 feet and 60 feet, you just...
That's good.
There's no... Yeah, that's your sweet spot.
Alright, perfect.
So you would be just within that still here.
I will throw my dagger at him.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Oof.
Go gadget dagger.
13.
Go Mordecai dagger. That is a 14?
13.
13. Okay, that just misses. So just by happenstance, as you throw that, he kind of stumbles from a stick he didn't see sticking out, and it kind of made him drop his shoulder just enough for that dagger to go over.
That's good.
Sheldon, or do you want to try and move forward at all?
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
Like 20.
Okay, so movement is going to be halved.
Okay. So I'll
because
move
of the. Okay. Now it is Sheldon's turn.
Well, that was the wrong orc.
I'm gonna look around.
Wrong orc.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I'm the little orc.
are you guys okay? You gonna is it go?
Oh,
okay?
my bad. 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna look at a group. I'm gonna say, are you guys okay?
Are you okay?
I'm great. This is great.
Okay.
I think you guys have this under control. So I'm gonna go back and get my stick
Get your stuff,
and my
yeah.
casks.
Okay. Set you off for now. Orgolg.
Gonna do cutting action and dash after him.
Okay. So
I want to
then,
get right up on him.
so what's your base movement?
It's 30.
30. So we cut that in half and then double.
30.
Yeah. Okay. So then you can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make it right to him.
All right. It's gonna go with the rapier.
Okay. Actually, quick thing before we do that, because you're running through this and it is difficult terrain, make let's make an athletics check because you're dashing through here.
It's not my best.
Oh, sorry, acrobatics. Because you're kind of like you're
Oh,
trying
good.
to avoid. That's what I meant to do anyway. Because you're kind of trying to avoid the difficult spots, and you're kind of hopping and jumping from spot to spot.
It's 22.
Okay, so you have no problems getting through there. You're able to spot the roots sticking out of the ground and avoid them and make it right to them. So now go ahead and make your attack roll.
24.
Okay, that hits for sure. You guys are crazy. I don't think
We're crazy good.
it's either like a 22
Am I
to
right
hit or
what?
a 10.
Nothing in between.
Crazy good.
Yeah. And then the same thing was happening with me. I'm rolling 1s and 2s and then freaking 18 and
It's gonna
Anyway.
be 11 damage.
okay.
Or 8 damage and then 3 piercing damage. So I don't know if he has any.
8 damage and then 3 piercing.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh,
8?
it's all piercing. I'm
Yeah, it
crazy.
should-
I'm crazy.
Yeah. Like what else is
It's
going
mental
on? here?
damage. He says some hurtful words. Your mother doesn't love you. And then he stabs him.
Hurt his
It
feelings.
is. Okay. Oops. Okay, so you're able to catch up to him. He kind of looks over his shoulder and sees you hot on his heels now, and he's recovered from that little stumble he took, and you were able to catch up to him just in time to just ram him through. Kind of, you caught some meat there, but you didn't hit anything vital on like his right side, and was able to not go all the way through. How much damage did you say? 9?
11.
Oh, 11. Okay. Okay. Now it's Fern's turn.
Okay, I'm going to run my full 25 feet of movement towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And see where that gets me first.
Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, rough terrain. 5, 10. You said it was 25 normally?
Yeah, so that's 10.
So how do you cut the odd numbers of movement in half, Jacob? Do you round up or down?
You round up
So 15.
to the nearest 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
15.
15 right there.
Okay, so how far away from him am I? Like 15 feet?
20.
20 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I see. And then I'm going to cast. I will get faster, I swear. I've been thinking
It's
about
fine.
it. It's hard.
Yeah, spellcasters are always difficult. You always are just flipping through your spells.
Gonna cast. Ooh. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness at him. It's a Constitution saving throw 14.
Okay. That is a 12.
Hell yeah. Okay, so he takes 2d8 poison damage and is
Okay.
poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Until the end of something. Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That's a whole 2 damage. But he's poisoned.
You rolled 2 1s?
I don't know. Yep, I did.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just double checking.
I did. We did that. That was unfortunate.
Okay.
But he's poisoned.
Yep. How much is the poison? A d6 each turn?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
I think it just is the whole like disadvantage or whatever. It's
Okay.
the poison condition.
Let's find out. Okay, with that, it is his turn again. And he is going to... Let's see.
Should have done something different, but it's fine.
He is going to... He is terrified for his life at this point. He is still going... He's going to dash again. So, Orgolg will get an attack against him.
Yes.
So go ahead and make your attack.
Uh, 18.
Okay, that hits.
Hell yeah. Four damage.
Okay, so so as you're taking that swing, he turns and starts to run, and you see this green beam shoot over your shoulder and hit him, and you can't see very well in the dim lighting from the forestry, plus it being overcast right now and raining. But you think that his you can see like his skin color kind of change a little bit. It turns to like a gross green as you make your attack, and then as he turns, you're able to catch him and stab him like on the back of his right shoulder this time. And then he has just enough to get off of here again. And you all lose sight of him. Between the tree cover and the rain coming down and the fact that he is familiar with this terrain, he's able to get away. I will say that if you want to try, though, he is bleeding heavily enough that if you act quickly enough, you might be able to track him down.
I want to run after him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back to this camera now.
Terrible.
Am I sticking my casks?
So,
Answer to my question.
do what?
Do I have
didn't
my
hear
stick
you
in my
guys.
casks?
By this point, yeah. I don't. Were you? Go ahead.
All right. Everybody's
Okay.
dead?
You asking me or
No.
them?
Asking them.
Okay.
No. One got away.
Well, you guys said you were good. And you're not good. So let's go. We gotta find this guy. But first,
Oh,
I'm going to go over to all the other bodies. And I'm going to look for money.
Okay. Sorry, I was getting something else set up. Okay, so there were 4 bodies. There were the
Three.
2 next to
I think
the.
there were three.
There was 5.
There's only 4 dudes.
Oh
wasn't
yes, there was 4. Yes, sorry. So there was the fighter-looking dude, and the guy who jumped out of the tree and failed, next to each other underneath the tree, and then the elf in the back. So there are three bodies, or the human in the back.
Do you want me to roll for them individually, or do you want me to roll just one?
Yeah, I mean, you can search one, the others can search, because you can only feasibly search one at a time. It's up to the others if they want to look around too.
Yeah, I'll look for like
yeah.
any sort of like pendant or
Mhm.
marking
What, Jacob?
I'm gonna.
19.
19.
Mm.
So which one are you searching?
I'm searching the big guy.
Okay. So as you're patting the guy down, he's surprisingly kind of well armed for what you would think as just a highwayman or something like that. And then you happen to notice as you're patting him down, some of his tunic has smeared some blood, so it was hard to see. But you notice a tattoo on his chest that looks like a serpent's tooth.
Latest trends with the kids.
And-
but this looks a little weird.
Yeah, and then you find not much money on him, just a few silver pieces.
I will say thank you for your contribution to the monastery. Put it in my pouch. And then I'm going to be like, alright, you whippersnappers, let's go find this guy.
While he's doing that, I want to have like stomped my way back to Goose, and then I'm gonna like hop up, just like real salty, because I know I should have done different things, and I'm mad at myself. And then I'm gonna ride off in the direction that he ran. Be like, come on, Goose.
What's that you cut
And
out?
then we're gonna
You're
go.
riding back in the direction of what?
Of where he ran.
Okay, so you're gonna try and go through the woods with your horse now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like I'll wait for the others, but that's
Mhm.
what I want to do.
Okay. What do the others want to do?
Does the guy that jumped out of the tree, does he have that same tattoo on him?
Make an investigation check.
Seven.
Yeah, so looking around on this guy, you can see an obvious like little coin purse that was tucked into his kind of like his pocket on his chest. But you're not able to make out any tattoos or anything on his body.
How much was in the little coin purse thing?
That guy only had a silver on him and a few copper pieces.
Okay. I'll take that.
A
Okay.
tattoo once. It was gonna be a shark, but then the tattoo artist said that they couldn't put it on my shell because my shell was too thick. So I was like,
There's another body. Anybody want to search that one, or are we moving?
Yeah, Orgulk will
Okay.
do it.
Okay, Orgol, investigation.
22.
Okay. Yeah, so this guy, you see that this is the human in the back that you're checking, the one that had the bow out. You search him, and he's pretty beat up. He was the one that Sheldon had basically pounded into the wet mud after he
'Cause he
tripped and
deserved
fell
it.
trying to run. So you have to kind of roll him over, and his face is just a mess. And you're able to find, again, a few silver pieces. These guys are not wealthy people for a reason. But you find also a tattoo on this guy, but it's on like his like underneath his left arm. So it's like on the side of his body, underneath his arm here. Different spot, same tattoo as him, just a serpent's fang or tooth.
Interesting. I guess I'll tell the group about it. Be like, hey, this guy's got a tattoo. I don't know if anybody else had like broadcasted that.
He
Is
had
that
not.
like a thing with the youths that they get the tattoos?
I don't know.
Yes.
It is?
Maybe.
I'm just trying to stay cool because some of my customers are on the young side, so I need to know what's hip.
Interesting.
Would I
And it
recognize
looks ugly.
the tattoo
Yeah.
symbol?
Yeah.
That depends, I guess, on more where you guys are from. If you've been through that area. I didn't get much where you guys are from or anything like that. I would say,
So if I say that I'm a thief,
Just-
does that help?
well, that's the point that I'm about to make is, you guys are both rogues. You both have done or have been trained to deal with some shady characters. So we'll say the both of, after he has broadcast it to the group, you guys can both make a. Let's just do an intelligence check to see if you remember recognizing it or hearing about it or anything like that.
Oh, jeez.
Do I just do the +1 for intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
16.
Okay. And Orville?
4.
4. Okay. So, Orgold probably wouldn't have been trusted with as much information. Being an orc, people are pretty wary of them in the first place. But Mordecai, you do vaguely remember recently hearing about a particular group kind of forming up in New Onoa, but you don't. All you know is that there was like an actual group of people forming there, not just like the governor had known that there was obviously something going on, but not to what extent. But you know from your dealings that there's a legitimate like call to arms there for anybody who wants to join an actual I wouldn't say like a shady group, but basically people that felt like they were wronged by the system in any way have kind of like a safe haven within this group. Not necessarily that they are evil, but they're just taking in the
downtrodden.
The downtrodden, yeah, that's a good word for it. But you do know that it is that is a symbol of this new group forming. Specifically, it's what they're doing with the more military types of the group that are helping keep the city safe or run the city, something like that. You're not exactly sure, but because not everybody has those, but you do have that much information.
I'm gonna get on my horse and go get my dagger that I threw.
Okay. Do another little investigation check real quick because of what's happened, and being in the middle of a fight, you may not have seen it, the direction it went off to.
Ooh. Can I do a survival check?
Are you going to... What are you looking for?
I am checking for the birds and other creatures to see if they would give signs. Because in the forest, when there's death, birds and other bugs make noises.
So...
He's had too much to drink.
Okay.
You've had too much to drink.
Go ahead and make your check. What was yours, Zach?
23.
Okay, yeah. You kept a pretty good eye on the direction it went, and it didn't like bounce off of anything. It just happened to go over the guy's shoulder, so you're able to find it pretty quick since the rain hasn't completely changed the landscape around too much yet.
What did he roll? What did he roll?
He was looking for his dagger. He rolled a 23.
Well, his 23 is pretty great, but mine was an 8.
Oh, well.
The
so
birds are saying things.
Yeah, so you see, you all see Sheldon kind of close his eyes and he starts listening. You guys don't really know what he's doing. For all you know, he could be talking to a god, or maybe he fell asleep standing up. So he closes his eyes and starts listening, and then he opens his eyes and kind of looks around. But because of everything happening here, there's not really any sounds of the forest. Also, there's the downpour going on, or not a downpour, but a steady rain now. So you're just hearing the steady raindrops hitting the forest, trees, leaves, floor, that whole thing. So you just hear rain.
A tip for you youngsters. When the birds stop making noises, that means there's danger. Now, I don't know what danger they think there was around right now, but there's danger.
Oh my god.
Good to know.
Okay, so Fern has gotten on her horse and is starting to head in the direction that the guy went. What are the rest of you doing?
Following.
Okay.
I'll
get
turn
the
around
cart,
and be like, are we gonna go
And I'm
find him?
going to go into my shell, and my rod is sitting on top of my shell, and it's perfectly balanced because I am trying to regain my key.
Okay.
Trying to short rest in your shell.
You bet your britches.
Oh my god.
Or
Amazing.
Gorg is gonna go ahead and like leave him behind and just take the carriage
Oh my god.
and join everybody else in chase.
Okay. Are you guys keeping? Are you wanting to just move at a steady pace through there and just keep on alert, or are you trying to tunnel vision chase this guy down as fast as possible?
I
Chase
would
him
say
down.
Chase, yes. Full
Okay.
send.
Okay.
Chase
So
him down.
for that purpose, what about you, Orgulg, Brady?
As quickly, but I don't want to lose like a wheel or something. I don't know. I want to be
Right.
cautious.
You guys
Definitely
are
trying
going
to
through
keep
a
up.
forest, so there will be some shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Yeah. Carts aren't meant to go through woods. That's why they've got trails, roads.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
I'm not
going
gonna
Full
say
speed.
it's like for sure gonna
Full
break
speed
it,
ahead. Full speed ahead.
full
with
send.
or without the cart.
Oh,
You gonna
I guess
drop
I
the
can leave the cart.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll leave the cart with the turtle.
with the
'Cause
turd.
He's just on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So,